What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. This is a deck we haven't seen in a very long time. Band name, LOL. Let's turn the volume down a little bit. 1606 versus one sexy beast, 1726. I was looking at band names field, and I was like, this is a pretty decent setup, but you're probably going to need Mind Crush or obviously Trishula. I mean, Trishula. I got Trishula on the brain. Skill Drain. Sorry. Skill Drain. Best Floodgate in Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, if he had Mind Crush or Skill Drain, I thought that he would be in decent shape because with Nekroz Cycle, your opponent having 5 cards in hand, I think the right play if you have Mind Crush is to Mind Crush Shirit. And I feel like maybe a Mind Crush or two, maybe a Mind Crush and a Torrential, or Mind Crush and a Bottomless. And I think I'd rather have Bottomless than Torrential because I don't want to lose my beige. But anyways, he has the Skill Drain. It looks like this guy, the beige, obviously. Okay, so he takes the attack. If I'm band user, I'm feeling good though because I got a 3000 Grapha. I feel like it's going to be pretty difficult for you to kill that, and I can just keep attacking. And if you burn your Decisive Armor, I can get my Grapha back fairly easily. And I'm pretty sure I played against this guy with Suteller Knights and I didn't record it, and it was an epic match. He triple Mind Crushed me. That shit was crazy. Alright, so main phase 2, he's going to activate gates. He draws 2, obviously using brown, and he sets 2. Don't be shocked if one of those is a Mind Crush. I'm fairly certain this was the only guy running Dark World I think that I've seen in a long time, and I'm pretty sure that this is game 1 as well. Alright, so he activates Kaleidoscope. Ooh, wow. I'm not sure if he was running Vanities when we played, but looks like he's running that shit now. And if we assume that his hand includes Unicorn, that he was trying to summon it, that would give him Unicorn Trishula. Neither one of those are really doing anything. And obviously his Gunir it's in danger of just dying for nothing. He had to burn the Valk last turn, which I don't know if I would have burnt that Valk, honestly. I think I might have just let my Gunir die I would have absorbed the 500 damage, and I probably just would have held the Valk until I needed to burn it. Because you got to think on turns when you have a Manju or a Sanju, you're really not doing anything under Skill Drain. So band user predictably goes into battle phase. I don't think you're going to see him summon anything else because I don't think that there's a need to. I don't think he want to leave himself open to his opponent potentially summoning what's that broad's name, the Dance Princess, and then maybe attacking over with Decisive Armor, because I think she's 26 when you do that play. But it's like, if she's 26, she's not even getting over Grapha right now, let alone the 300 that he gets from gates. So it's like, why give your opponent easy outs to Vanity's Emptiness? Now obviously Sexy Beast is going to want to thin his deck from the spells so that he doesn't have to worry about drawing them. And then probably, we'll probably see him start using like Brio to start searching Valkyries, because I'm not really sure what else he can really do here. No, I guess he could start like setting his Manjus and Sanjus and his Shirits. Not sure that's the greatest play, but I mean, it does delay the inevitable right now anyways. So you see him get a whole bunch of spells. And now, oh my goodness, wow. So he's gonna give up his vanities, and he's gonna call spells. Oh man, this is gonna be huge. Now the thing is, obviously Sexy Beast can re-get spells, but no, he's already activated those guys, so it's not like he can. Yeah, if he's activated them, he can't activate them again. And honestly, I don't think the Vanities is really that important right now. I think that the Skill Drain is what's doing all the damage. And this is good because obviously if Sexy Beast was going to potentially top deck, I want to see what the chat's saying, by the way. Yeah, the chat is the chat's going, oh shit, the chat's going nuts. But anyways, if he was going to look to top deck maybe a Mystical Space Typhoon as an out, it's just not gonna happen now. So alright, oh man, Rageki's gone, Nekroz Mirror's gone, Cycle's gone. I know he has a Kaleidoscope, that's gone too. Does he have prep? Okay, no. But again, we would infer that he has at least a Trishula, and well, we know he has a Trishula. We would infer that he has a unicorn in his hand. That's a really big play, and I don't know. I'm not sure if I see a way of Sexy Beast really pulling this off. Now he can only use one more of those spells. I believe it was the mirror that he could use this turn. I think he's used Cycle and Kaleidoscope already. So he uses mirror. Not really sure what he's gonna do. If he's just gonna summon the Trish and just attack. Oh, there's those Mind Crushers I was talking about. Alright, so Shuri is gone. He obviously doesn't want him using Shuri's effect. So he summons Trishula, and I guess he'll just attack. Okay, he's just going into battle phase. Manju and Trishula obviously getting it in. Now, I thought he had Unicorn, but I guess I just wrong play. You know, I guess wrong. What? Dude, how did you lose? What on earth just happened? Oh my goodness. Why would you give up your graph if you had no way of getting it back? That may have been one of the stupidest plays you will ever see in Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed in you, band name. You had the game completely won. There was next to nothing Sexy Beast could have done. I don't even know if I don't even know if he wanted to win that game. I don't understand why he didn't call Trishula. I mean, Sharit was an okay hit, but he could still just banish it. He wouldn't get the effect, but I don't understand why you didn't call Trishula on the Mind Crush. And I don't understand why you gave up the Grapha if there was no danger of the Grapha dying. Like, I would have waited 100% until I had another, until I had another Dark World monster. I wouldn't have given up the Grapha. Like, I assumed the card in hand was just, I don't know, like a Brow or something. I assumed it was like a Brow or a Snow, and that he was just going to normal summon it back, bounce Grapha, and just win. Because if he kills the Trishula, his opponent's just sitting on Manju, and he's under what's it called? He's under E-Virus, so. Yeah, I don't understand sometimes. Like, that's just one of those duels where, like, I kind of would expect that out of a player who maybe their first regionals ever was Dark World. But no, you know, fuck that. The first regionals I ever went to, I played Dark World and I went fucking 6-2. I got 18th place like a fucking G. So I can't even really condone that. The first regional I went to, it was like 160 people, and yeah, I got top 20, so I fucking ran that shit. And my only two losses were to Chaos Return, which was obviously the best deck of the format, but I had Morphine Jar and Graceful Charity, and every time I resolved Graceful Charity, it was a blowout. That shit was real in Dark World. I had Graceful Charity, Morphine Jar, and Card Destruction. That shit was so fun. But anyways, so Sexy Beast is going first. This should be an interesting duel. I think if you were banned name, you just clearly threw away a game. You just punted, man. The thing about this is, if you look at all the stuff that he main decks, the Mind Crushes and the Skill Drains and the Vanities and the E-Virus, like, he actually should have a very good matchup against this deck randomly. You know what I mean? Like, what can Nekroz put on field turn one that he will actually care about? Like, he can either pop the cards or he can just run them over with Grapha, because Grapha's 27. It can run over pretty much anything, and he can't be Trishula'd. So, I don't know, man. I think maybe, I literally can't think of anything except maybe like a side blocker and you call Grapha. Like, that's the only thing that would be somewhat of like an hindrance. That would be more annoying than a hindrance, because once you get like Skill Drain, that's a Rizzy. So he's gonna draw two. Obviously he's gonna put his spells back in his hand. And I'm pretty sure that band name, I'm pretty sure he dragged down them too. Like, cause if you drag down Nekroz, like, that's so good, cause you just leave them with a bunch of spells and you get rid of the fucking monsters. And then, like, when they try and summon Manju, that's when you flip over Skill Drain, you just win. Like, Skill Drain or Vanity. Like, you leave them with nothing but spells and no monsters, and then you just win. Cause the spells don't matter. The spells, they have to, the spells, they can get back anyway. So you never discard the spells, you discard the monsters. The monsters can't be added back. Alright, so you see band name starting with a whole bunch of sets. I'm guessing that maybe he thinks his opponent is gonna like graffle one of them. Outside of Royal Decree, I don't really think I would care what your sets are. Calls DD Designator on Shurit. Obviously it's in his hand, so goodbye Shurit. That's an interesting tech. And that's really big because Shurit gets banished. It doesn't go to the graveyard. No, dog. It gets banished. Read the card. And you have to reveal that you do not have 2 Shurits. Which, by the way, even if you had 2 Shurits, only one of them. Oh my goodness. That is so troll. Oh my god, I gotta see this. I gotta see. The chat is like, I don't care if he wins this match or not. That was so troll. Now you see, obviously, Sexy Beast is setting his cards. He's setting his ritual spells because he doesn't want them to get dragged down. I guess. I mean, he's not gonna drag down your spells anyway. I'm a little surprised that he even summoned that brow. And Sexy Beast must have top decked something that wasn't really good, and obviously he just has to pass turn. Whatever he top decked, there's a chance it's going to the graveyard. Dark World Dealings. Colossalus. Okay, so he's going to draw a couple of cards for brow. No, wait, I'm sorry. He just draws one. I'm lunching. He draws one, discards one, and then draws one again. My bad. Alright, so you see band name setting everything. I just wish he had a beater, because even if you skill drain the Manju, like he summons Manju Sanju and you skill drain it, you still will lose your dude. So now he's going to activate Nekroz Mirror. He can't Mind Crush him, so it's whatever at this point, I guess. There's 3 stars, and Colossalus is 3 stars. Okay. It's not the most optimal play in the world. I'm not sure what that does, to be honest. Like, it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't stop Grapha, and it doesn't stop him from discarding Grapha and just popping it. Like, I don't really know what the Colossal, I mean, you gotta have a monster, I guess. So, and you can't get over the brow with it. That was a really awkward play. I think he keeps setting all of his cards so that he can't drag down them. That's the only thing that I can think of as to why he keeps setting all of his monsters and cards immediately. Now, if you're band name, I think you want to start using some of those cards. He's looking at his graveyard. There is no Shurit in there. So, honestly, all you have to do is count the stars up and you'll know what he wants to summon. He calls Unicorn. It's Valk. That sucks. Where was he gonna get 4 stars from? I don't get that. What's in his graveyard? Because based on, ooh man, and he gets a snow discarded. Snow's gonna trigger, by the way. Yeah, maybe he called Unicorn on purpose. Maybe he purposely called it wrong. Actually, what did he just, I totally missed what he paid with. Yeah, I think I totally missed with, what he paid with to summon Valkyrus. Sexy Beast is going to try and activate Valkyrus effect. Probably giving up Colossus. You don't want that card to draw 1. Okay. And summons Ice Hand. That card could do some damage. Because, I mean, you could crash and get Fire Hand. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, this was what I was actually thinking about. Could cripple him is Fire and Ice Hand would just be bad. Okay, so loses Shared Ride. Obviously, he has to take the Valk attack and the Fire Hand attack. And Dark World Dealings is activated. Sexy Beast has to just draw and discard. Really need Grapha here. I am shocked that he didn't pop Fire Hand. Oh, okay, he doesn't have a monster to summon Grapha with. So he just wanted to minimize the damage. Fair enough. It's almost like he sided out all of his monsters or something like that. I don't think Shared Ride is a good side-in, honestly. I think, because it doesn't, like, it's a card where you're only going to do anything on your opponent's turn. You know what I mean? Oh, he drew 3 drag down, 2 drag downs. I mean, that kind of sucks. Your opponent, drag down is a card that I would have kept in only if I was going first. Going second, so like Nekroz players are probably going to start setting their cards because they know that it's not like you're going to exit on them or anything like that. And you don't really have any field clearing cards and Dark World. But anyways, that was still a wildly entertaining game. Band name, he just punted on game one, man. But anyways, thank you guys for watching as always.